this little transition thing. Even not having one of those fancy stream decks or anything like that. Just a fancy mouse. That's all I have. Nothing too fancy. Welcome all to another fun edition of Tuesday with Todd. I'm your host, Todd. Hey, if this is your first time here, we try new things out. We test things out. We print things. Doesn't matter if it's sublimation, heat transfer vinyl. The only thing we won't do is embroidery because we don't have an embroidery machine. But anything else that comes to the print side, we will go ahead and tackle for you. So let me know, how are you doing this fine Tuesday? I wish that I had a friend named Noah because I could really use an arc right about now. I feel that it's been raining for a week straight, and by looking at the forecast, I think it's going to be continuing to rain for another week. And just rain is not something I like to deal with. It's cold. It's not fun. You can't do anything outside. You know, where's the good in rain? You know, it's rain and wind are right up there with me because it's not my favorite weather. So let's do some checking in and seeing how everybody is doing. Tanya, what's going on? Good to see you. Renee, always a pleasure to see you. Chuck, what's up, Chuck? How's it going? And then, look. So here's the other thing. All right, we do have a couple things to say because as we let me clear that off here. I know that we're watching on different feeds, so not all feeds are we are getting. There's an echo, huh? There's an echo. All right, I think it's through that other monitor. Give me a second, and we're going to kick from there, and boom. Now it should be gone. Now it should be gone, and we should be fine. I was trying something new, and so I was over at the press, so I'd have the comments over there. But I thought I heard something, and so as soon as you said, as soon as Nan said that there was an echo, then that's what I was wondering if it was. Kicked it out, and I'm not hearing that anymore, so I think it's gone. All right, now that we got that little piece cleared up, on the many feeds that we are on here, all the comments don't come through. So I try and go back and catch them, but I see a lot of times, especially if it's on like the personal feeds or sometimes on the business page, that they're like, hey, does he even see our comments? We're not seeing anything. No, I don't. I don't see the comments from some pages. So the way to know that we always see your comments is to head over to our YouTube channels. Now, our YouTube channels are fatdadlive.com or liveosg.com. Go to either one of those, make sure you like and subscribe, and then we go live. Boom, you can come on here, and then we'll definitely see you. That's the only way to know for sure, because Facebook doesn't always play nice with StreamYard. So with that, we're not always able to see, one, who you are when you comment, and two, even if the comments come through. So definitely go over to our YouTube channels, check those out, and then we'll be fine with it. All right, so let's see who else we got there. Maureen, good to see you. Where else are we? Darren, hey, how you doing? Evelyn, good to see you. And it's good now. Perfect. Curtis, for 3 days, 2 inches more sprinkles today in the forecast next 3 days. Yes, rain, it does not look like it's going away anytime soon. I'm over it. Let's see. Do any of you use a software that updates customers of order status changes? Okay, so depending on, we'll answer this while we're here, even though it's not part of it, because why not? Depending on what you use for your platform, for your e-commerce, like I use Square. I use Square for my processing and my invoicing. For my e-commerce platform, I use Ecwid. You can find the link to it in our link tree. I'll post that, so we have that up there. Our link tree is linktr.ee/fatdadcd. You can find all of our links, our affiliates, everything that we do. You'll be able to find there. But we use Ecwid. Now, Ecwid, when you update statuses of orders, when you change out, it's payment accepted, processing, shipped. When you do anything like that, you can set it so it automatically sends an email. Ecwid is free for up to 10 products. So if you're just looking for a disposable store, you're able to use that. Free to sign up, free for 10 products. Now, when you go up to the paid levels, which I think start at like $15 now, there are so many more tools that you're able to use for it. I almost think of, I know people are afraid to invest in a website, right? And I get it. They can be clunky, they can be expensive. You don't know if it's really going to do what you need it to do. Ecwid is a pretty good one, especially for the price point and what it offers. And what you have to remember is that your e-commerce store is your storefront. So if you don't have a physical storefront, that is your storefront. So you want it to work. You want things to do there. And so don't cheap out on it. I mean, you wouldn't move into, you're starting a storefront, you wouldn't move into the cheapest place possible, would you? I mean, it could be in a bad part of town, it could have a ceiling that leaks, it could not have adequate electrical, it could have a lot of issues with it. Sometimes when you go with some other platforms, you might run into issues. Ecwid, I haven't ran into one yet, and I do know quite a few places that are way bigger than me that use Ecwid, and it works wonderfully for them. Crystal Ninja is one of them. You can check that out. That's a full Ecwid site. So Ecwid is very powerful and pretty inexpensive to get into. One of the other things that we have today is we're doing a free preview of Club OSG. Woo! I love it. Club OSG is going to be a little after-hour show for this. After Tuesday with Todd, we go over, and we're going to go over, because today, if you didn't catch, we're doing hardboard earrings. So we're going to show how to press these, right? We're going to do that here on Tuesday with Todd. And then we're ditching it, and we're going right over to Club OSG, and we're going to talk about what you can do for marketing with these, pricing on these, what other options that you have with them. We'll walk you right through our spreadsheet that when you become a member of OSG, you get the spreadsheet. Now, you don't get that spreadsheet in the Club OSG part. You're getting the idea behind it. You can see what needs to happen. You can build your own. But that is, we need to find that little perk in there to help. We wanted to be able to get access to everybody, but at the same time, we wanted people to spin in the game, because we have learned over the years that when you pay for something, you pay more attention to it. So Club OSG is going to give you after hours, a minimum of 2. It will probably be more, but you're going to get that where we go over pricing, marketing, different anything with it when it comes to the back ends of substrates and things like that. Then you're also going to get Small Business Saturday, which Aaron puts on every Saturday. Small Business Saturday on there. Now, there might be an occasion when it's on a different day, but 9 times out of 10, it's Small Business Saturday on Saturday. And that's going to really enrich your business, yourself, self-growth, business growth, a lot in the nuts and bolts of things. And a lot of things, you can go to any company and buy a piece of equipment, and they'll sell you the piece of equipment, and they'll sell you the stuff that goes along with it. But on the back end, business the self-development things, there's not a whole lot of things out there. In fact, there probably isn't anything out there that can cover as much as what our success group does. So I would really ask, if you're not a part of our success group, go check us out. Just head over to OurSuccessGroup.com. Now, for Club OSG, it's pretty simple. OurSuccessGroup.com/Club OSG. This month, we are at the 18th. How many days do we have in this? 31 days, I think. It's either 30 or 31. So either have 12 or 13 days left to sign up at the $14.99 price point. It's $14.99 a month for that. Along with the Small Business Saturday, the after hours, you're also going to receive 10% off from Fat Dad Wholesale and 10% off of Montco.biz. Either one of those. And it's off most everything. Now, some things might not be there. There's rush jobs, there's things like that that's not going to be included. But 10% off a lot of things in there. And if you don't know what we do DTF transfers, we do printed HTV, we do signs, we do banners, we do decals, we do any of your printed source needs. We're able to help you on that. We also do spangles, so we're able to really do a lot there for you. On Aaron's side, on Montco.biz, they handle all things sublimation. So they're able to handle your sublimation transfers. They have sublimation blanks. They also have fulfillment too. So you don't even have to buy the printer or buy the blanks. They will do it all for you. So definitely check out OurSuccessGroup.com/Club OSG to learn more information about that. All right. So we got that. Like I said, we're going to roll through a little stuff. Then we're going to press these bad boys. And then we'll jump right into the Club OSG part of everything. Coming up, as I look at my board here, we're already in May, right? May 18th. So that means in 1 month from today in Indianapolis is NBM. Don't think we're going to make that one. Sadly, there's just a lot going on. And I don't think we can pull it off, between graduations, between other commitments that we'd already had scheduled lined up. I don't think we're going to be able to make that. But starting in July, the DAX show. So DAX Kansas City is 7/9, 7/10. I should have just read and write. So July 9th and 10th. Then in Minnesota at Treasure Island, August 3rd and 4th. And then we're going to be in Tinley Park in Chicago, 8, 27, and 28. So that's August 27th and 28th, the weekend before Labor Day. So we're going to be at all 3 of those shows for sure. There's also Applique Getaway that I had on my board, but I think I erased it when I put it off there. That's coming up soon. We were really trying to get to that this year. It just wasn't in the cards to do. So we're crossing fingers. We'll be able to hit it next year. So look for us in many, many more places as things continue to open up. Like I said, DAX is going to be in Kansas City, July 9th and 10th. Minnesota, August 3rd and 4th. That's the middle of the week. And then in Tinley Park, August 27th and 28th. Now, August 27th and 28th. I will say, if you are in driving distance of Chicago, and what do I consider driving distance? 6 hours. If you're in 6 hours of any trade show, specifically one in Chicago, you should attend. You're not only going to learn new things about your business, products that are out there, new pieces of equipment. The people you meet, that is where the real knowledge comes from. That's where the real connections, the relationships are made from. Those people that you meet. If you don't know the story, some of my best friends, I would say most of our wedding party was all people in our industry because, hey, we all became friends and we all became really great friends. And it becomes much more than just competition. It becomes co-opetition, and then it becomes friends, and then it becomes family. And hey, you're there to help each other out. So if you were within 6 hours, look for a show in your area, travel to it, enjoy it, go have lots of fun. Let's see. What else did I miss on here? We can take that banner down. We got what other comments are in here? Right there. What is the best Ecwid plan? I have the free one right now, but I haven't launched it yet. So, Daniel, that really depends on what you want to do. You can do the $15 one, and I think it limits you to 100 products. As you go up, you're giving more products. So the more products that you need to have, the higher you need to spend. Everything, the whole enchilada, I think it's like $100 a month. Now, the other thing, too, is that there's a bunch of add-ons that you can add on there. So you can go into, there's an app store to it, and you can have different apps that you can add in there, and those are additional costs, too. But overall, the value there is really good on it. And you can move up and down at any time, too. It's not a commitment of 5 years or 3 years or 2 years or even a year. It's month to month. So if you want it, boom, done, back down from there. All right. And see, wherever Aaron is, did I miss a Becky comment? Because Becky Elmore, another way to tackle it might be to integrate your own order production system and like the Zapier or some other form of automation. Yes, what you're using to track your orders and what status are you looking to automate. Now, this is a good thing, and Aaron, maybe we should write this down because maybe that's a training we do on is Zapier and how we can use it in things that we can do for it. Oh, and look at this. Aaron thinks he might be at Applique Getaway representing OSG because I think Aaron is trying to put on a class, fly in for the day for you people to just drop knowledge bombs on you. Come in, drop the bombs, get out. I mean, like a stealth fighter that man is. He's going to come in, get the job done, get out of there. So look for that too, because he's going to try and pull that off as well. All right, so we got that. If you're watching us on the YouTube channel, if you're watching us anywhere but our Facebook group or our OSG page, make sure to check those out as well. I'm going to throw that up here, facebook.com or facebook.com/Our Success Group Pro will get you over to our Facebook page. If you are on, where is that? I know I got that on here somewhere. Maybe no, I thought I did. I tried cleaning up some stuff and maybe I didn't. Either way, if you go to Linktree, linktr.ee/fatdadcd, you will find the links to our Facebook page. Oh, there it is, because I have it here. Because at 5,000 members, we are going to give away a Stahls A2Z heat press. So if you go to facebook.com/groups/OSG Business Basics, join, invite your friends, anybody that's part of the business that could really gain some insight, some help to help grow their business. Hey, that's what we're there for. Sign up over there. And when we get to 5,000 members, we're going to give that away. We're sitting at about 2,900 right now. So little by little, we're getting there. If everybody just would invite 5 people, invite 5 people, we'd be there in no time. I mean, really, it'd be next to no time. We'd be right there for it. All right. So without further ado, let's talk about earrings, right? So we've got 3 different types of earrings that we got. These all came from JP Plus, so Johnson Plastics Plus. When you get them in the box, because you have to order them in sets of 10. So pairs of 10, That's how they come. Comes in the box like this. Once you open that box, what you're going to see is you're going to see stuff drop out. And we're going to make it go in there. So you're going to find some hang danglers. So you've got your earring pieces, made in China, yes, just like everything else. You've got those pieces there, and then you've got, if I can open it, let's see. Maybe there, maybe there. You've got, there they go. They're just little stuff there. You've got the other little pieces. So you get your other little pieces right there. So those are your two sets of pieces right there that you put together to make the earring. Now we got three kinds. So from here, we have got our circles. So your standard circles. You get your drop down diamonds. And you get your teardrops. Now with these, there are a buttload of designs that are out there. So if you're not somebody who's like, I don't know what to do with these, what do I do? I'm not crafty. I don't know what to put on them. Check out places like Etsy. Check out places like Design Bundles. You can find that through our link as well. I'll actually post a couple of the ones that we used, that we have. We'll throw those in the comments and the links so that way you're able to check those out. You can find stuff on it. When we get over to the after hours part, we're going to talk about different things you can do with them and how to go about doing them. Now, these things are double-sided. So that's another plus or minus depending on it. If you only want to do one side, only do one side. If you want to do two sides, do two sides. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just going to say, do it. That's all I'm going to say is just do it. Get out there, press some stuff, ruin some stuff. I mean, let's go. It's not hard. These state that they are going to press between 360 and 390 degrees. So you got a range there. This is where the testing part comes in, because guess what? My press isn't the same as your press, even if it's the same press. There's too many conditions that go on with it. I know somebody who has the exact same press I do, and their press runs 15 degrees more. It just is what it is. It comes down to you to test. Same thing with time. These say that they should press for 50 to 60 seconds. So 50 to 60 seconds at 360 to 390 degrees with medium pressure. So what are we going to do? We're going to press at 375 for 55 seconds. That's where we're going to start. And we're going to see what we get from it. So what I got here is I've got a few different designs. I mean, we've got some gnomes. We can't have a Club OSG without some Club OSG ones. I'm going to look at that because I might even see if I can put one in. It's been years since I wore an earring, but hey, why not, right? I got cleaned up. I can wear that. We can go from there. Let's move over to the press. We're going to press these, and then I'll try and catch your comments. So leave questions, comments, concerns, everything in the comments. We're going to switch cameras. We'll be right over there, and then we're going to get to pressing, and then we can see what we have going on. There it is. All right. So we're going to get over here. I'm going to bring 3 pair over here so that makes sure that we have it. I've got the transfers. I've got everything that I think I need there, along with the microphone, which I've been known to leave. Okay, so I say we start with the OSG ones because why not? You know, let's go. Club OSG. Let's see what we can do. Paper, done. So you've got your blowout paper on the bottom. You got these. Now, these are resealable bags. So if you just want to use these and you don't want to put anything into packaging, whatever, you can totally do that. You can just put them in here. It's not that big here. All right. So we've got whatchamacallits, the blank here. We've got our paper or blowout paper, and then we got our transfer. So we're going to do 2 of them. We'll see what comes about from it. We're going to press over here. So we've got 2 right there. And we're going to take this. Now, what you're going to want to do, we're going to put that here at the top. Ta-da, right? And then we're going to tape it. Here it is for this. And ta-da, ta-da. Ta-da, ta-da. Let's do the other one. And let's see what we got. So, hole at the top, right? We're going to put that on here. Go right there. Now, what does this state to do? Let me get the let me get the magic pressing instructions that we got here. So we get preheat, boom, done. Let's see, graphics, sublimation paper, place blowout paper, earring blanks, transfer on top, transfer on top. Okay, so medium pressure, these bad boys on top. We're gonna put it here, and we're gonna go right here with it. 55 seconds at 375 degrees. I'll be here before you know it. Now, what do we use to print with? We use an Epson 7610 that we are using ink from Driven by Graphics. You can go to our link tree, linktr.ee/fatdadcd, and you can find the link to that. I also believe through that link, you'll get 10% off of ink from Marvin. So check that link out if you have an Epson printer or you're looking at getting an Epson printer to convert. Now, if you don't want to do that, buy the 170 that already has Epson ink in it. And that way you don't have to worry about, having a disposable printer that's going to last 1 to 3 years, because that's about the average life expectancy of a printer that you're going to turn into a sublimation printer. Now we're just here. We got about 6 seconds left. So here we go with the 4, 3, 2, 1, and boom, pop up. All right. Let's see what we got here. We pull this off. That's hot. Remember, this is going to be hot. And that's hot. That's hot. That's hot. Ooh. So did I mess something up there? I scraped it with my hand. Okay, so now here's something to think about when you're pulling these off, because I just totally scraped that coating off. Find where your design is, because I did that. I scraped that off right there. Horrible, horrible me. But this is turned out pretty decent. Placement is off. This is something you'll want to think about when you're putting your stuff out there. I just hold it right there, because they still look good. But that's what you're going to learn, is where your placement is, where your design is. Now, not normally, but what I would do from this point forward is when I print out transfers, wherever my hole is, wherever that center is, I'd make a line. So I knew, okay, that's where I want that hole to line up on it. I'll show you what I mean when we go right here. All right, so let's do 2 more, other side, down here. So when I want these centered here, right, and I want to know, hey, where they're at, what's going on with them, what are they doing? Well, now I can see where it's at. Because see, on black, I mean, it's just hard. It's just hard to see. You're on black, you're trying to see there. You want to make sure that you have it lined up, because if you don't, you're going to screw it up. That one's more lined up, but the other one, not so much. So we're going to come back here. Now we're going to see, because sometimes, you can run into an issue where your tape is going to pull up your down. Well, I don't like how that tape was sitting on there. Your tape is going to cause an issue on a pre-printed design. We're going to see if that happens with these, because, hey, that's what you do. Let me get my hand out of the way so you can actually see, because that would be helpful, right? So if we put this here, and then we put that there. Now, we'll move this bad boy. As you see, this time I only did tape across one side, so I didn't have to worry about trying to peel it off and burn my hand to death, because, hey, that was no fun. Well, if we put that here, and we cover it with our paper, and for the paper, and then we're pressing at 375 degrees for 55 seconds. Now for the blowout paper, I just use a roll of butcher paper. It's usually sitting right here next to the press. I just cut off pieces of it. I'm not going to, say, hey, yeah, this is, no. I just pulled off a couple pieces. I trimmed it down because I knew we were just going to do some little things for it here. So we're going to see how these turn out. Then we can check anything else. I'm going to look at comments real quick to see if I missed anything. You can see me just moving over here. Looks like everything so far so good. Scoob, good to see you, Scoob. It's been a long time. I hope everything is doing well for you. Right, did I miss anything else? We use to-do list to track orders. We have orders coming in from walk-ins in the storefront, multiple websites, Facebook Messenger, text messages, phones, emails. People call all the time asking about the status of their jobs. It would be great to have something that would automate the system. Yep. So now that Aaron has that on the books, he can definitely look at a training for that. There we go. Pop this up. Now we'll see. We'll flip that over, and much better. I didn't burn my hands nearly as much. Boom, boom. Let's get these bad boys out of there. And let's see what we got. So that was our second side. I scraped it. But just be careful, because look, see? I jacked that up. But as I can tell, like I would let them cool down before I did it. So we're going to try one in the next set. And then before we repress them, we're going to let them cool down to see if it changes that. Because as you can see, we screwed those up. So let's try another set and see what happens, because that's what we do. How do we make it better, right? So we're going to go with this one. We're going to go with diamonds. Diamonds, diamonds, my friends. Package. Open. Maybe I can try. There we go. Now let's see what we got. No, diamond should be pretty simple to line up, right? Because, hey, it's a diamond. I think I need a light over on this side. Maybe that's my issue, because I can't see. I can't see, man. I'm going to move it here so I can see. I'm getting a shadow from this side. Actually, I wonder if I kick this light over that way. I'll bring a little, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I like a light like that. Okay. The other thing is I got this camera right here. So I'm trying to work around that. And then when you're working on these mats, because I don't know if you know this or not, these damn things hold heat like some, and so yeah, they're hot when I'm pressing on it. All right, so let's try this again. That one looks good right about there. Okay. And so this time what we're going to do is I'm going to press this one, but we're going to let it fully cool before we do the second one. So we've got that flipped over. That's standing there. We got our sheet there. Actually, I'm going to move it up a little so I can use this all again. 375, 55 seconds. Using our Stalls Hoptronics Auto Clam 16x20 from the great company Stalls. Like I said, we used the Ascend 7610 with ink from Nearby Graphics. You can find those in the links. Let's see. What else do we have? One of the things that I saw, Becky, with yours, with everything here, I got tired of doing messages through Messenger and text. And so what I did in emails, I've been funneling everything to the website. I would go through the website, so it's all in one thing. Now, phone orders, that might be something that I'll do, or in-person ones. But mostly, I send them all to the website. That way, I don't have to worry about where it's all going. It's all coming from there. So maybe that's something to look at too. Is putting it, is having them, just go to the website, have them go there and be like, hey, yeah, if you want to get in, that's what you need to do. Aaron asked if these were hardboard. Yes, these are from Best. Hold on, let me see. What are these from? Best Sub? I believe these are Best Sub ones. I'll have to look for sure to see what they are. But yes, these are the MDF Hardboard Earrings. All right. Boom, boom. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? Look, there we go. Got a little Nomi. A little Nomi that's doing something fun. What's this one doing? This guy, I'm going to pick these up in my hands. There. Oh, he's scuba diving. That's what that guy's doing. He's a little scuba diver. Yay, a little scuba diver. So we're going to let these ones fully cool before pressing that other side. Just to see, if that changes it, if that changes anything that happened. Next up, the teardrop one, right? Teardrop raindrop. Look, that one opened. Super simple for me. Pull it out. 2 of them inside there. Now we're going to grab our paper. And there, we've got that. And we're going to go with the little surfing Nomi. Because, hey, it's that time of year. Surfing gnome. One thing I should probably tell you guys is I'm too fat for this to be over this press with a hoodie on. I don't know what I was thinking. I knew better, but I think the rain just made me cold. I had to go out and run some errands and do a couple of things today. And it was a little wetty, just rainy, and I needed a hoodie. And not that I'm regretting it now, but I kind of am, because this bad boy is hot. Because, it's 375 degrees, and I'm right underneath it. All right. So, once again, blowout paper, transfer sheet, our substrate, which these are double-sided, so we can, it doesn't matter off the bat here. Something I didn't check, and I just want to make sure that there wasn't any plastic or anything on it, because sometimes they have that plastic film on them. I didn't even check.
Maybe I should do that. Maybe I just want to, I don't think so, but I just want to double check because sometimes you get that stuff in. We've had that in the past where it's coming there. All right. I don't see anything peeling off. I don't say where it tells me use product templates, place edge. Nope. Okay. I don't see where it says anything, but you never know. I've been known to press that with the plastic on. It wouldn't be the first time I did it. Probably won't be the last. All right. So now when we're going to press it, we have our blowout paper on the bottom. We have our substrate. We have our transfer on top of it. It's been taped to it. We have our top cover sheet. We are pressing at 55 seconds. Whoa, hello, look, I don't have a mic. Haha. Haha. Do you even get to hear any of that? Rambling on and on and on. Hopefully you did. I'm gonna check and see over here. Cam, mic, audio. Ooh. That came from there, so we were probably good. Now let's go back here. Okay. Now we should have a mic. I totally stepped on the cord. I stepped on the cord and pulled the mic out. That's a first. But I had the camera and I think it just switched over to that. So I don't think I missed a beat on it. It's kind of nice. Maybe the sound. You'll have to tell me. So here we go. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That oh so good beat, that pop up. We've got it over here. And look at those bad boys. Ooh, doggy. I think we rock and rolled those bad boys pretty good. Now, something we're going to remember is this is what we're testing at 375 for 55 seconds. Because remember, it could go from 360 to 390 in 50 to 60 seconds. This is where it's up to you to test to see what is going to work best for you. Because what works here may not work at your place. But that's why you're going to test these. The good thing about these is they come in pairs and they're double-sided. So off one pair, you get 4 presses off of it. And only change one thing at a time, okay? So if you're going to change anything, and me, when this black came out here, I knew we were good. Black's my kind of go-to when it's decide what's going to happen. Because, if it's brown, if it's green, you know what to do with it. Change one thing. Don't change time. Don't change temp at the same time. Because how do you know which one it is? Change one. Go from there. Let's see what happens. All right. So now we're going to go back. And we're going to pull this guy again. We're going to double side these. We're going to see how these ones come out. Okay. Because now this is cool down. It did not warp. So that is good there. Double sided did not warp. Something else that you want to pay attention to, especially if you're buying from vendors you're not sure of, or you're buying off Etsy or, any of the group buys, is always pay attention to where this circle is. Sometimes when you get people that are just starting off, hey, I just got a laser, I can cut this blank for you. They don't understand how some of that stuff works. And this circle could be too high up here in the point. So what that does is it creates a fragile point here, and they would break really easily. I've seen it a lot on some of the heavier ones, like the guitars. If they don't have them in the right spot, that stuff will just break off because of how small it is. So anybody that's been doing laser work for a while should have that under control and know that. But just pay attention to make sure that it looks like there's enough meat around there, so that's something that you don't run into. Like I said, the times that I've seen it mostly are on the group buys where someone's like, hey, let's order all in on these, and then there's issues. And then people are trying to figure out why. And that's why, because the person that did it had no clue what they were doing. They just got a laser. They got a glow forge, and they're like, dude, I can totally do this for next to no money because, hey, the boards only cost me this. And if I sell them for this, I'm rock solid. No worries about anything else that happens. And I don't understand the concept behind art. And, hey, can you go ahead and put a line on this? Because I don't know anything about that either. So here we go with this blowout sheet. Boom. Let's see what happens. 375, 55. After it's been cooled down, we'll see anything changes there. Something else to consider with this is going to be a great opportunity for us to see why the ×3 method is not a good method. These are a perfect example of why you do not use the ×3 method. If you are using that, please stop. Please figure out what it actually costs you to run your business. We're going to show you why that ×3 method can really get people in trouble and really quick because they're not making anything. So stick around. We're going to show that here shortly because as soon as we're done pressing, we're going to talk about them. We're going to answer your questions. Boom, right into after hours, cutting off some of the feeds. Get over to liveosg.com or Fat Dad Live if you want to see the Club OSG after hours. We're going to talk about how to price these, our pricing calculator that we use to do that. And then we're going to talk about some marketing ideas for them. So here we go with 3, 2, 1. Pa-down! All right. Now, asbestos hands unite. Look at that. Much, much better. Much, much better. So let them cool fully before doing that other side. Okay? Because there we go. So there's side 1. I think you can see that pretty good. And there's side 2. So let that fully go. And I can see there's some chipping. There's something going on with the edges. So I'm going to dive into it a little bit more. And I'll see if I can see anything. These came from JP Plus. So if you've used these from JP Plus, if you've had this issue, let me know. Let me know how you fixed that. If you've ran into it, you haven't ran into it. Love to know more about it. We're going to see what we can do about it as we continue on our testing. But you got the basic understanding of how to press these. Now, I'll grab all of these pairs. We will get back over to our website. We'll get back over to our chair. And I almost pulled the microphone. Almost mic checked that bad boy again. Let's get over here. Cam, mic, live. There it is. And there we are. Right back here at it. All right. So we're going to see, where was I? On questions, comments, concerns. Sound is much better. Yeah, that's because, so as I mosey around, so here's my mic. And then it goes into this cord. Well, I stepped on this cord as I moved the mic, and I didn't realize it, and it was in there. And it wasn't until I turned around and saw it laying on the floor that, hey, that things happen. So see, that's why I tell you, if you guys haven't gone live, why? What's your excuse? I mean, let's go through this right now. I stepped on the cord, and my mic came unplugged, so I did not have a mic, and it went through the webcam. Okay, that happens, right? Look. I totally screwed up these, right? I got to figure out why to make that better so it doesn't do that, because it actually feels like that's like chipped out of there. Let's see if you can kind of hear it. So something happened there with that. What did I do to it? Did I chip it on the edge? Did I put something on there? But I can definitely tell that that was more like I did it. All right. The other thing, look how bad that one is. So see, I go live, I screw stuff up, I show you this happens, right? This is part of our learning process. Literally, I ordered these in last week. UPS may not have been totally aware that I needed these in my time that they said they were going to be delivered. And they showed up about an hour before showtime. So, hey, we're just gonna see what happens with these ones. And this is my first time pressing these. So we'll go back. We'll keep trying to press them. We've got plenty of pairs here. We'll see what happens with it, because even like these, you know, it came out, but you can still see that there on the edge, there's a little issue. That's what it is. Okay. So yes, I did get a haircut. If you did not know, we had death in the family. Corey's grandpa passed away. I had to be presentable for a funeral on Thursday, so I got my hair did, my nails done. I'm presentable, so I'm not look like a total piece of garbage. So I want to do that. I'm starting maybe to grow this back some. We'll see how it is. So little by little, we are getting back into the groove of things. Let's see. Let me go back up here and see if there's any questions, comments, concerns, anything that I missed. Let's see. Okay, we go if we have the FG 400 7710 brand new 570. Should I get rid of the 7710? I don't think I would ever get rid of a printer, but the Epson 7710, if you have not used it for, if you are using it for sublimation, I would, because what's going to happen is if you don't continuously use that one, chances are you're going to have a head issue, and that's going to be no good anyway. So if you're not going to continuously use it, I would dump it. You've got the SG 400 for your smaller stuff. You've got the 570 on the way for your large stuff. So I would probably dump the 7710 because I'm not going to use it anymore. So that is what I would do. What else did I miss here? Let's see. Because you have the two SGs, and one is a backup. See, perfect. There's no reason. I would definitely say there's no reason. What else did I get here? Yes, these are hardboard. They said I'll find out what they are listed them as. But I know, yeah, they're the MDF hardboard ones. And I thought I saw that they were from Best Sub, but I'm not 100% positive on that. I thought I saw it somewhere on their website or in the invoicing or somewhere that I thought I saw that, but I could be 100% wrong on that. Let's see, going through here. I'm excited. I'm always excited. You got to be excited about it. Let's see. Even if you don't have a funnel, if you didn't funnel them all into the website, it might be worth to use the site as your orders to enter the system too. Yes. That is another option too, is you can just put it all in there, because even if it's on the website, even if you manually enter it, it would still be in the system. They would still get those updates. So I think that would be a great idea as well too. They did turn out sweet. Yeah. And some more testing on it. I think we're going to nail it down. We'll get them down there on these bad boys, but I do like them. That does not look, you know what? Let's just see. I'm going to see if I need, that's something else we need to see. Do I need pliers to put these bad boys together? I don't know. We'll see how these ones come out. We're going to pull the two pieces here and we're going to see what it is. Because you remember, we got the two bags. They got stuff in it. We're going to open up this one and try not to fling everything everywhere, because that's how we would go, right? So looking at it, we've got a part that we almost dropped. Okay, so we got that piece. Interesting. We got this piece. Okay. Does that open up? I don't know. Oh, yeah. So it opens up. So, yeah. Now, these are going to be time-consuming, kids. So think about that when you put it on there. Man, that's going to be time-consuming as all get up. That sounds like a load of fun, because I don't think I have needle nose pliers down here. You're going to want to get in there, and you're going to want to, I'm going to try and zoom in so you can see this. There you go. So this part needs to open up. So you need to put pliers in there. You can do it with your hands, but Jesus, man. See how we open it up? Now we'll put it, because we got to open it pretty wide, because it's got to fit that blank in there, right? So there, you can probably see it better that way. So we opened it up pretty wide. Now we'll find our blank, and we got to have it wide enough to say it's still not wide enough, man. So think about this, the labor that goes into this bad boy. And once you get your system down, you'll know. You'll have something that's in there. So we slide it in there, and then we close it. Ta-da. So now, look at that. We got a little hang dangler right there. Let's go that side. We got a little hang dangler in there. Next up is you've got this side. So you see that little piece right there? So that's got to open. And that looks like a walk in the park to do too. But at least with that, you only have to open it like so far. And then you'll put the two pieces in here. And then you're going to close it. Ta-da. So with pliers, a lot better. I did it with my hands. I mean, you totally just seen me do that. So it's not horrible. And once you get a process down, I gotta this there. What do you think? What do you think? I know I could probably find this one. Maybe not. Can you see that where that one is? You guys can't see nothing. Maybe. Nope. Maybe it's closed up. It's been so long since I had one in. Maybe it's closed up. Oh, well, it's worth a shot, right? I'll see if I can get them in. If I can get them in, I'll totally wear them and at least take one picture. Because it's been, I couldn't tell you. 10 years? Oh, no. Ha-ha. Ha-ha. I found it. So not horrible. Like danglers, right? Not bad. Not bad at all. A little club OSG. Oh, look at that. Ta-da, ta-da. God, I haven't had an earring in forever. But there you go. That, my friends, is it. I should probably find out what the backings are, right? Is it a nickel backing? What is the backing of it? We'll see if it gives us any information on details, earring, size, thickness, gloss. It doesn't say. Zinc alloy. So if it's MDF hardboard in zinc alloy. So I don't know where that is in the whatchamacallit things, if you're allergic to it or not, but hey, that's where we're at that. All right. Let's see. Benefit of the SG400 versus 570 is that you can print on sheets smaller than 8.5 by 11. For example, mug paper, you can even split palm prints. Those would be a great idea for that. And then what was I saw somebody else say something else. Where was it? I thought I saw something else in here. Was it there? You can put the sheets in the machine too. Oh yeah, you can put them in there too. Minimum sheet is 8.5 by 11. Well, I think if you do this enough and you gang it, what's your spit out at the beginning before it prints? Can you just go and you just have it there? Because I look at it as, once you're into that and you're in the wide format of it, I mean, that's like people in the wide format printing that complain that that 4 to 6 inches come out of the printer. Like, really, just set your artwork up. You're going to lose it. That's just part of it going through it. Aaron did make a video on the ×3 method, so make sure you check that out there. I put mug designs on the roll machines and cut them out. It saves time, in my opinion. Do all the jobs on the rolls. That's what I do. That's what I would do. I would do as much on the rolls as possible. We bought a new piece of equipment to help with efficiency, which when we can help with efficiency and we can save labor, then guess what? Price is going to come down. That should be here in 3 to 6 weeks. So we'll tell you more about that and what it's going to do for us there. Zinc alloy, correct. Earring hardware. Made of zinc alloy, not recommended for sensitive ears. There, all right, good to go. Mug sheets in the 570. All right, so we've talked these, right? So we've got all the information on his. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get into the pricing. So if you are watching on somewhere where I can't see your comments, hey, sorry, I can't see your comments. What I'm recommending you to do is you're going to have a couple options here. I'm going to tell you that you need to head over to fatdadlive.com or liveosg.com. Those are the YouTube channels. Get over there. Make sure that you like them, subscribe, check that out. The other thing you do is if you want to watch us on Facebook, great. Just head over to facebook.com/Our Success Group Pro. Now, that'll get you over to our business page. We're live right there. We'll be able to see everything through there. Make sure you check those out because I'm telling you, we're going to shut this down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're shutting these down from the feeds. Any of those places, membership group, Our Success Group page, YouTube channels, check those out. If you're watching on the Fat Dad page or you're watching on my personal page, we're going to delete those and you're going to be able to, you just need to go to those ones. So we'll get right over there and we're going to see you guys here on the flip side of things. No, go back. Yeah. I just want to remove. Yeah, I just want to remove. Yeah, remove. Yes. And then we want to remove this one, and then we can get right into the fun stuff. Okay. So these bad boys. Let's talk, friends. What do you see as fun things or selling points that these are good for? So when I was going through them, I'm thinking, okay, what are earrings good for? Well, earrings are fashionable. Right? You can put an earring in and you can be very fashionable with it. You can do whatever you want with them. That's the great thing about, jewelry is that it can be, like this. We have these for, Club OSG. So it can be, that still looks a little blurry back there on me there. So you can use these as marketing things for your business, for other people's business, for different cities, events, vendors, whatever. If there's an event going on, why can't you create an earring for it? The other thing, holidays, like, we've got graduation come up. So any of your graduation designs, those you go on it. You've got Memorial Day, 4th of July, any of those, people love to coordinate with it. So if you sold a shirt with a design on it, why can't you offer an earring with that design on it too? How simple is that? Something else, you've got multiple shapes here through JP Plus, whether it's the diamond shape, the teardrop, or the circle. There are tons of vendors out there, reputable vendors that you can check and see that they've got thousands and thousands sold that will take care of you and treat you good, that you're able to get other shapes from, other styles from. So, you can find a style to suit you in your company. The biggest thing is, what's your niche? What is your niche in business? And how can you make these relevant to that niche? Is there something that you can do? Is there something, I'm a dog guy, right? Or we just do dog stuff. Well, hey, guess what? You sold that personalized dog bowl to them. Now, how about some earrings that also have their dog on it and their name? Why can't you do something like that? You can. It's all about finding, that you find that niche, and then it's just what kind of products can I just pump in there and put it out for it. If you're doing any kind of fundraising, and we're actually going to do a training on fundraising in our success group next month. If you're doing any kind of fundraising, great fundraising items. You're doing something for the band or softball or baseball or any sport. Okay, so here's my sports ball that is now going to be a softball or a baseball, and it's going to have the school name in it, and it's got or the logo or the team logo or whatever, and it can have the kid's number on the other side. And that way, however it's set up, they can have it here. So one's one way and one's the other way. So you can do a lot of things with it, and then it becomes personalized, right? And we all know personalized products sell because you can't just go into Walmart and buy those. So they're made to sell, which brings value, and value is everything. So you need to start looking at ways to value adders, ways to make yourself different from everybody else that's out there. And like I said, finding your niche and putting that out there. Once you can do that, you'll be great at it. All right, let's see. Yes, you're live. You're still live. You're still live. You're still live. You're still live. Here, you're live just fine. What we do is for after hours, we're just trying to get everybody here in one spot. Yes, great. Yeah. Great gifts. Putting those gift baskets. Yeah. So if you're doing like a fundraising, somebody wants a gift basket. So we're doing a fundraiser for pick out whatever it is. Pick out any of your stuff and they want a gift basket. So throw some earrings of that logo, of that theme that's in there. Stay away from the copyrighted stuff. So let's get that out of the way. You're not a thief. You're not going to steal other people's work and sell it because that's not you. That's not your style because I know you're better than that. But, create something that goes along with that theme and put it in there. Here it is. A memorial tribute, absolutely. So, you're making the memorial shirts. You're making the memorial mugs. You're making the memorial lanyards. Memorial earrings. Why can't you do that? You absolutely can. These are great ideas for it. Keychains. Okay, so here it would be my one concern about a keychain is these are hanging on my ears, right? Like if I put this in here, whatever. If I put it in there, it's just hanging there. It's just the weight of this that's on it. Nothing big there. Now, if I put this on a keychain and I have it in my pocket and I'm pulling it in and out, I would fear that because of that little hole and that little area around there, that it would break off. That would be my fear. So I would not go keychains on it. You absolutely could if you wanted to, but that would be my fear is that point would break off. Maybe not so much on the circle, but anything that has a point up there, that would be my fear is that would break off. Yes. Necklaces too. Absolutely. Once you have these, especially on that little spot there, you don't need this part. You can take that part right off and you could just have it as a necklace. So now, if we've got the earrings and the necklace, right, we've got the matching set. So you can totally do that with what you already have. Create that value, create that bundle. We've got this. Oh, and if we have 3 different styles, if you get all 3 of them, it's this price. Oh, you want this? We can do this and we can do it as a set. So you have the necklace too. You can put those things together. Great. Let's see how strong I am. Can I break it? Okay. No, that's not going to break. But if I have a pick, I know I could break it. Just look how small it is. And that'd be my fear. It's just going in and out of my pockets and pulling up there. I break the carabiners, so I would break the MDF. I would definitely have a feeling with that. All right. So those are great ideas. Those are great marketing things. Want to be able to cut those out of acrylic. And acrylic, absolutely. So if you have a laser, why not? Right? You got a razor. You got a razor too. I know you got a razor, and I know you got a laser. I'm pretty sure if you're going to cut these, it would be easier with a laser than a razor. But yes, you've done acrylic. Not all acrylic is the same, so that's something you have to remember. Some of that acrylic will warp, so that's something there with that hardboard. That did not budge a bit. And that is double-sided, clean edge. So everything is there with that. Yeah. Just thinking from the keychain side of things. Yeah. And I think there's other keychains that are made for that. And we can talk about those in future episodes because you can have this in here, and a lot of them are like the heavy duty pewter ones, and there's the metal disc that'll insert in it. They said I would not be comfortable doing one of these as it, just because of that. I don't want it to break, and I don't want a customer coming back at me for it. If you're making these and you were to make the hole down here a little bit more, so I had more meat around it, I'd be good with that. But those ones would scare me. All right. So now, what is the price range for those at? Let's get into pricing and see what we can do there. So I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to go share my screen here. And Chrome tab. Here it is. We're going to go with this one. We're going to share now. Let's see if I bring this to the screen. Whoa, that didn't work how I wanted it to. That totally moved that over there. Add a stream. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So if you are an OSG member, go to your dashboard, go back to the original 5 keys, and make sure that you get the copy of the OSG financial spreadsheet. This is in the 5 keys. This is what you're going to need to be able to do your pricing. It's in there. You have it. We can go through it. We can show tons of stuff from it and see what we can do. All right. So let's go through this bad boy, right? Description. So these are going to be earrings, right? Earrings. Earrings. How about earrings? How about earrings? How about earrings? Okay. Now our raw cost on these bad boys. These are from JP Plus, $1.39 a pair. Okay. Miscellaneous costs. Anything like handling fees, pallet charges, anything else that's going to be a cost that's included with it. That's what's going to go in this spot. We don't have any of those. Freight in. So if you're not ordering enough to get free freight, what you're going to do is you're going to take all your freight, you're going to divide that by your total pieces that you order, and then you'll get an individual cost per piece. So like these 10 pair of them, what did it come in at? We're going to say that this is 30 cents is what it is. Decorating cost. So if it costs me $1 to print a transfer, so $1 to print a 13 by 19 transfer, and I can get 24 pieces on there, which you can get more, you can go through and really see where you need to be at on it. If I can get 24, that means I can get 12 pairs of earrings out of it. So if I take that $1 and I divide it by 12, that's going to give me a cost of 0.083 per cost, or per transfer. Because so per set, that's what it's costing me. Now, other labor, was there other things I had to do? Did I have to do design work? Did I have somebody else take care of that for me? Did I do in the house? What else was there? There's another. We didn't have any other costs there or any other labor there. Other costs. Now packaging. Because if we had sewing, weeding, this would be anything that is there, any labor that you wanted to do with it, whatever is going to go in there. Packaging cost. So these come just like this. Wouldn't it be here? No, Renee. Well, yeah, 6. You're right. Wouldn't it be 6 per 24? 24, 12, 6. Yes, so you're doing single-sided. So 6. So you're 100% right. See, this is why we have Renee. And then I lost my screen. There it is. Okay, so yes, you are 100% 6. So now, if we go back here, that's actually going to double it. So it's going to be 16 cents. 16 cents to do it. Okay. Packaging cost. Now these come packaged like this. Do you want to put them right back in here and go from there? If you do, totally your prerogative. If you're going to have some fancy product packaging where they're hanging in there, they're nice, and there's a bag, and you have all kinds of fun stuff, that's up to you too. This is where you need to decide what it's actually going to cost, what you actually want to do and what it's going to cost you. So let's say we went to, a card that was printed out that we had the hanging holes in it in a bigger bag. Let's say our packaging cost is going to be 50 cents. All right. Now, how many of these can you do an hour? That's up to you. I can't say, this is what you should be doing an hour because I don't know. Maybe you have a smaller press. If it was me, I would load up as many as I could at a time. I would do the one side. Now that we know that they should be cooled before doing the other. Load up as many as we could. Boom, press it. Set the next ones up, press those, and then come over for it. Now, with that being said, with them taking less than a minute to do, tape setup, let's say that for each one, if we just did one, it was 2 minutes, right? So that means I could do 30 pair an hour if I just did one at a time, right? If it's 2 minutes, actually it's going to be like 4 minutes, right? Because we got both sides to it. So that means 60 divided by 4, we're going to get 15 done an hour. Well, we know that we can fill that up. So let's just say we can do 60. 60 per hour is where we're at with it, okay? So 60 per hour. Based on our calculations on previous ones, which is it in the expense, though it's in the wage calculations. Where's it at, Aaron? Income, right? No. Copy, save. It should be right here, right? Where is it at? It's in one of these here. There it is. There it is. In our summary, our shop rate. So our shop rate, $65 an hour. Based on $65 an hour on this, if we go back over to our pricing, that's going to bring our labor to $1.08. So we've got $1.08 in labor overhead to it. Now there's a 5% defective rate. Hello, defects happen. There's a 5% defective rate. That's going to cost 8 cents. Okay. Now freight out. What is it going to cost you to ship? $4, right? Let's go with that. $4. Okay. So if we go $4 on that, so we're going to go $4 on that. Okay. So right here, our total product cost to do this. So this is going to be, let's see if I can move that over here so we can see. We've got $1.39 in the raw cost of itself, the freight to get it here, 30 cents, the decorating cost of it, the packaging cost, how many we can do, so how many are we getting done in an hour. Everything in our cost is $3.52. That's what it costs us. So now, let's do some math, shall we, folks? At $1.39, because everybody says, what did they say? Hey, this only cost me $1.39. I should take that, and I should just multiply it by 3. Right. So that means $4.17. I'm just multiplying it by 3, and that's what it should be selling it for. Well, this costs you $3.52 to make. Now, this is even before we're getting into like this part of it. There's probably more labor in this. It's probably even less than 60. This is where you really need to see what it costs you. Because what if we can only do, when we factor in to do all this part of it, 30 of them? Well, hell, now it's $4.60 is what it costs us to do. Because we're doing all, this is what we've timed it out. This is what it actually takes us to produce a pair of these. That wasn't just one, a pair of them, because the earrings are sold in pair. So we've got $4.60 in it, and that's what it costs us to do. So how do we sell something at times the 3 the cost? Times 3 would be $4.17. You can't. That's why times 3 does not work, because you're going to run into situations like this for sure. And you're thinking, hey, I'm making money, but I'm never seeing it. I've never seen that money come in. Why is that? That's why. Because you're not accounting for that other stuff that's in there. Things don't always work right. All right. So delivered costs when we ship them out, they're $8.60. So what do we want a retail price to be? Well, I looked on Etsy and I saw them retailing from anywhere from $8 with $4 shipping to $13 with free shipping to $24 with free shipping. 24 were custom, individual. You could select some customizations, but then you could put what you wanted onto it. So, let's go with that 8 to 13, because that's about right either way. $8 plus 4, it's 12, or the 13 with free. So $12.50, right? Oh, $12.50. We're selling those at $12.50. We're making, $7.90. That's what we're making retail off of it. 63%, not shabby at all. Now, if we do the same thing, delivered at that $12.50, well, $3.90. So we're not making bad, but hey, 31%. I like that number to be way higher than that. I want that number to be up here in the 60s. So this is where we're gonna have to figure out. Well, maybe I need to be at 15. Yeah, it's going to be closer. 16. Yeah, see, you got to think about that shipping cost and how is that going to factor in there. So if you're not charging for it, make sure you check your pricing with it, because you want to make sure that everything is coming out. You want to make sure that you're making money, because at the end of this, if you're not making money, why are you doing this? If you're not making money, you have a hobby. And if you just have a hobby, great. Just know that. Know that you don't have a business. Because once you start thinking, yep, I'm a business, hey, you really got to look at your stuff, because I've seen far too many people use this ×3 method and they struggled badly. They never made any money. They worked hours upon hours, felt like they were churning out product left and right, and thought they had all this money coming there. But when facts came down to it, they were making less than what somebody at a minimum wage job was working that had benefits in retirement. Oh, and vacation. They did all that. And they were working less than that. And they were working long, hard hours for it. Half of what minimum wage were some people. So you really need to look at your numbers. Your numbers will not lie to you. Your numbers will tell you if something is right for you in your market, because not every product is right for you in your market, and that's okay. That's why there's 30,000 products to choose from. That's why everybody has a shirt. That's why everybody can do things like this. Finding what works for you in your business is the important part of this. The second important part is knowing your numbers. When you join OSG, when you get in with us, guess what? We have trainings twice a month. We go over the things that you want to go over. We do what you want to do. We've been there. We've done that. And if we don't know, we bring in people that do it. Tomorrow, we've got training on Amazon. I don't know anything about Amazon, except I'm not sure if I want to be on there. Do I or don't I? We're going to talk about that tomorrow. We've got Eric Campbell that's coming in to teach us about that. In case you didn't know, Eric knows way more than just embroidery. He is an Amazon guru. And tomorrow, we're going to learn some more information about Amazon through OSG. So if you're an OSG member, make sure you check that out at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. Now, if you're not an OSG member, hey, join us. Find out more about us. You can definitely do that as well. You can find out more about us over here at OurSuccessGroup.com. And remember, this month, we're doing the free preview of Club OSG. So if you only want to come in and, like, hey, I don't mind learning about this products, and now I know where I need to price stuff at and go with that. Hey, you can do that too. $14, $14.99 a month, as long as you sign up this month. Then next month it goes to $19.99, and then in July it's up to its full price of $24.99. You're going to get 4 small business Saturdays minimum, because hey, there could be another Saturday that's in there. You're going to get a minimum of 2 of these after hours where we go into what we can do with marketing, what we can do on pricing to show the different aspects of it, where not everything is not going to work for you. We're going to talk pricing. We're going to do all that as you just seen here. We're going to get a little more in depth once some of the things than we will on the other. There's going to be a good mix of things, and a lot of this is going to be content that's created for you. Because the things that you asked for, we're going to have theme to specific, not specific, but theme specific things. We're going to try and be 3 months out on a lot of equipment or a lot of products. At Christmas, it does nobody any good with us talking about Christmas in November or December, because you need to order that stuff in, you need to push it. But if we start talking about August or September, that's when it's really going to help. So we're going to have the schedule out, so you'll be able to see that. Now, we'll move this here. Hopefully, you were able to take a lot of fun things away from this. These are type of things, hey, we need you to take control of you and your business. We need you to be the best that you can be. And most of all, we need you to price accordingly. We want you to stick around. We want you to be here. We want you to be successful. And the only way that you can do that is by believing in yourself and knowing your numbers. Knowing your numbers is one of the most important, fundamental business things. I need to take a drink before I drown. Drown of thirst. That wasn't even going to make any sense. But yes, these are fundamental building blocks of your business. These are things that you need to know. Once you have a grasp on them, the sky's the limit. You know how to price your products. You know what your overhead is. Hey, you go really far, really fast, because you'll have those underneath your belt. The other training, that'll just be bonus stuff. The private group, bonus stuff. The discounts that you're going to get, bonus stuff. So I urge you, if you're not a member of our success group, please, please, please come over and check us out. All right. On that, like I said, tomorrow we have training with Eric for an OSG. Excuse me. Holy moly. Woo! That was an eye waterer. 7 p.m. tomorrow night in the private members group, our success group. If you're not a member, to sign up for that today. We also have training coming up. Aaron, Small Business Saturday, this Saturday as well. You're going to get a free preview of that through the end of this month. So definitely stick around to Club OSG and check that out. I'm going to go back, read comments. Let's check and see where anybody is on it. Like I said, Renee is 100% right. My math was off. Okay, I'm doing that. I could probably fit more on there with it. Yes, hang cards. Absolutely. Anything that you can do for packaging, to make it unique, instructions, anything like that, it costs money to do that. And those all need to be included into it. Never use X time by 3 for custom orders. You shouldn't, because it just makes everything way, way, way difficult. Oh, look at this. Shipped a box, a few samples already prior to mail, so hopefully you get them in 2021. But who knows? Okay. If I get them this year, bonus to us. And then Evelyn has a question for Aaron if he has his 570 on a stand or table. All right. Next week, I have, let me confer with my list, because next week we'll see what some of the samples are there. There's something. I think I wanted to talk DTF transfers. People are asking questions on things we can put them on and what we can't do it on. So I think I was going to do that because for Tuesday with Todd after hours, June 2nd edition, we're going to look at pillows. That's what I think we're going to do there. So these are things that are on the list for the after hours. We're going to go through and price it. We've got pillows, we've got slate, we've got cutting boards, both glass and wood. We've got arm sleeves, towels, socks, ornaments, puzzles, photo panels, keychains, pet items, Christmas items such as tree skirts, stockings, photo frames. We've got all kinds of stuff lined up to go throughout the rest of the year. So we've got plenty of content here. We're going to start taking the Tuesday with Todd, and we're going to start editing them with timestamps, so that way it's going to be easy to follow. One of the things I think, we've got our video series that we're going to do. One of the first ones, because Aaron did the times three. Like times 3 is not good, so stop doing it. X that out. Raster images versus vector images. I think that's what we're going to. I really have my gut says this is what we need. I could put on a little short video. But I think a whole Tuesday with Todd is going to help out a lot of people on the raster image versus vector image and why we can't do stuff and certain things for there. June 1st, not June 2nd. Sure. Yeah, I'll believe you. June 1st. June 1st are all of mine wrong? June 1st, I did them all as Wednesdays. Because I'm like, wait, no, I actually went through. I just looked at Wednesdays. Maybe I had one of those calendars that was off. But that will be the next one of these. Now we might have another one. Maybe we'll throw in another one. We'll see. We'll go from there. But like I said, please, if you're not a member of Club OSG, at least join that. The information that you're going to gain is going to be invaluable. Yeah, because it's going to be priceless. It's going to be priceless. June 2nd is where we teach time management. That's what time management is going to be on June 2nd, which after the week I've had, I really, really need this training for myself because I'm usually pretty good about it. But this week has been a crazy one. And Aaron said his is on a folding table. Just put some extra legs under it to be safe, but nothing fancy. Perfect. See, you can do that. On that note, you guys, I'm telling you, please join us here at OurSuccessGroup.com. Club OSG. I say even at the $14.99 a month, if you do any decals, signs, banners, sublimation transfers, fulfillments, anything that you can think of there that Aaron and I offer, 10%. So if you spend more than $150 a month, you get Club OSG for free. I mean, really, it just makes sense for that 10% discount. So definitely check that out. All right. You guys have a great night. Hopefully this is a great show. Hopefully you learned a lot. Took some stuff away for it. I can't wait to see. Show me your earrings. Show me what you do with your earrings. If you're somebody who makes them, you design them, you have any of that, tag me in it. I'd love to see what you guys have done and what you've made with them. I will get the links of the things that we have come across, and I will put those in the group as well. So until tomorrow night, when we discuss Amazon over Our Success Group, you guys have an amazing night. God, I still need to sign off. I need you guys to come up with a name for yourself because we got the OSG squad, but Tuesday with Todd, what? And you gotta so I can move you up that ladder. So maybe you're the OSG squadettes, the OSG preschoolers. What do you guys want to be? We got that, and then we've got to come up with that. Keep pressing on. I want some there. I want you to be successful. Be happy, be successful. I don't know. There's got to be more to it. You guys have a great night. We will see you tomorrow night for training. If you're not on there with that, you'll see us this week. Just remind Thursday is going to be an off day for us, this day of the funeral, so we will not be in the office. I'll put everything on the website and on the page that we will be returning stuff quickly back on Thursday, but we'll get right back in the swing of things Friday. Till then, you guys have a great night. We will see you soon. Enjoy. Keep